Hi, this is Athena with AMG Creates, and this is Rain or Shine. It is using both Den Sweet Den and Beary Rainy Day. Yay, puns. So in my head, what I'm doing is it's a card that's kind of off. So of course I don't have, like, this is the Den part of the Den Sweet Den. Let me look up what that is. Stitched dens. So now you know. But yeah, I am using that to make the den. You know, like whenever you're doing something you shouldn't and your mom just looks at you from outside with a death glare. Yeah, that's kind of the card we're making. Um so getting all of that done, I could have probably cut that out, but that makes for a shorter card, I guess. But I didn't put the whole thing on there because I don't make slimline cards. Slimline cards are more like rectangle cards. More rectangly than what I normally do. And I don't wanna, because then I will feel the need to fill up the card, and I don't like cards that are really busy. I'm also going to use the ink, the Distress Oxide that's up there. I don't use any purple, but I do use a dark blue and black and everything. So see, like, it's going to hang off the card right there. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that that's where the window is, so I don't do anything. I'm going to use black on there so that it's like dark behind the mama bear, whatever. And then cover up the whole card. So you could already use blue a blue piece of cardstock or whatever, and I really didn't think about it, mostly because I wanted to blend. Now I will say that whenever you are blending a whole piece of card, it will bend a little bit more, just because you have a lot going on, you have a lot of moisture on the card. So I could have started with a blue that was kind of that color and didn't think about it. And by the time that I was playing, you know, that was basically it. I was playing. I used some gray in there as well, just because, you know, whenever it rains outside, it looks kind of like that. Very crappy weather. So you can see on there, if you look closely, you can see the swirls that are on it. And I'm looking at it now, a few days later. Actually, I'm doing this the night before it goes out because I procrastinate. It's genetic. Again, hi, Mom. um, but yeah, so you can see the swirls that are on there with the blue and the gray, and they're gone. That's why I very much enjoy the whole Distress Oxide. Whenever it dries, it levels out. Now you could probably like mix it with something to make sure that it doesn't do that, but I don't. The swirls is the swirls, but yeah, you can't tell that I actually swirled stuff on here. I guess that if you look hard in a couple of places. Mostly the way that I'm looking at it now, it looks okay. You just can't tell that they're swirls. And so it's nice that it levels out. So what I'm doing is just doing a whole lot of blending, making sure that the back of the card doesn't pick that up, making sure that my fingers don't do the goofy thing, which they're going to do anyway. Whenever, that's the other thing too, is that whenever you do this, it picks up, your fingers will pick up some of the ink or the dye or the whatever this is. What is this? Yeah, it'll pick up some of it. And dye and pigment ink fusion. So that's why I put that brown right there, so that I didn't get my fingers all over it. And right now I'm just coloring, or I'm just shading it in, making sure that everything looks good, to me at least. So this time, even though we're a little bit into it, trying something new, and if you could please, if you like how I do things right now, if you could please like and subscribe so that you can see all of this. I normally post things. I've been posting things pretty well. I'm gonna jinx myself. I post things. Monday is a plan with me, which is where I use the stamps, and this is where it's gonna get fun. So I am 4 weeks behind right now. I waited a whole month to make sure that I had enough stamps to play with, and now I'm like 4 weeks behind. So next week I'll be doing stuff that was close to Valentine's Day, that kind of thing. And I'm thinking about doing more so that I can catch up. We'll see how it goes. That means more posts. That means this turns into a chore. Like I said, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you could please subscribe so that you guys can see what goes on. It's just easier to find me. It's easier to find the cards if you like Lawn Fawn. Then I use them. I just got their spring line, and it's porcupines and greenhouses and gardening and stuff like that. So, and I cut off the mama bear's feet, and I'll be coloring them in. Or actually, I don't even need to use them, so I don't know why I colored them in. But anyway, yeah, I will be using next week I'll be using the porcupines, so it'll be not only the porcupines, hedgehogs, whatever they are from the Valentine's Day thing, which you guys haven't seen because I wasn't thinking about it, but also I'll be using the porcupines that came out now so that I can use the cacti and the succulents and stuff like that. But yeah, this is me coloring everything in, trying really hard to not make any it references with that little bear in the yellow coat. I was tempted to give him a balloon. I didn't, because I think too many people would have gotten the reference. However, closer to Halloween, I might do that. That would be really cool to actually do a pop-up card that I can cut out, and at the bottom has something going on, like the sewers or whatnot. We'll see how that goes. It's a thought in my head. It's a really fun thought in my head. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys the spring line of stuff, of the Lawn Fawn stuff. And then this is me cutting everything out. I have learned this week that I have to not procrastinate on this stuff, because obviously, like I said, this is something that'll be posted tomorrow. And normally I have all of my everything together by today, and I don't. It's just me being lazy. So I was looking at it, and I was looking originally for a like a little misty water mister thing that I have around here, and I don't know where it's at, and I didn't want to like turn everything off to try to find it to turn it back on or to cut it all out. So with the distress oxides, you can put some water on it, like droplets of water, and then either dry it with a heat tool or lift it up with a piece of like tissue paper or whatnot. And it leaves the droplets there. That's kind of cool. So now I'm just piecing everything together. Double-sided sticky tape for this is lovely. I could have used glue, but I really didn't need to for this. And I double-sided sticky tape the rest of them too. So you can use this with a dispenser thing that uses that you can roll that up into the double-sided sticky tape. I don't. I use that pretty much the same stuff whenever I was in the frame shop at my last job, and that's how I used it, was without the little gun. I'm not a big fan of loading and unloading and dealing with it, so I didn't. Another thing that I could have done with this is to put some brown on the den to make it look a little bit more rounded, I suppose. Didn't really think about it until now, looking at it. And of course, I put on there, I love you, rain or shine, which I thought was cute. So again, if you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe. That way you can find me a little bit better. If you want to leave a comment telling me how you liked the video, whether it's if I could have done better or what you actually liked about it, that would be cool. And what else you'd like to see. If you've seen any of my other cards, you know, how I could make it better, that kind of thing. But if there's something that you'd like to see, maybe I'd be able to do it in one of my later videos. But yeah, and then all I'm going to do is just stick it on a card base. I didn't use those raindrops just because I didn't know where to stick them to make it look cool, so I just decided to not use those. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the whole thing. I'm just going to stick it on here and then it will be all done. So I hope that you guys have a nice day, and I will see you Saturday for a much longer card. It is a pop-up card, so I think that it'll be lots of fun. It was lots of fun to make, so hopefully you'll enjoy it.